Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. The saying actually goes like, don't judge a book by its cover, but I'm a person who likes adoring book covers a lot because there's a lot of work that has been put into the designing of a book cover. So in today's video, I'm going to speak about some of my most favorite book covers that I actually own. The first one is The Mermaid and Mrs. Hancock by Imogen Hermes Gowar. Now this actually takes place in the later half of the 17th century. That classic feel has been very well portrayed in the cover of the book. You see the intricate designs that have been done throughout, and also the shell, which actually symbolizes something like the marine feel of the book. That's really great. Apart from the actual cover of the book, the interior designing of this book is also great. Actually, the packaging of this book is excellent because it is blue in color and it has this crutch on the front, and the end papers are so beautiful. The best thing about the book is the story, yet this cover is just stunning in every sense. The next one is Sidhartha by Herman Hesse. This is the cover of the edition that I actually own. There are multiple editions of this book available as it is a classic, and Herman Hesse is a Nobel Prize winning author. Actually, of the all covers that are actually available, this was my favorite pick, and I actually got this presented by my brother for my birthday. Just see how beautiful it's designed, and I'll also recommend this edition a lot, or this cover of the book a lot, because it's so beautiful. Also the quality is so great. The cover is so thick and very sturdy in every sense. See, the back is also having certain mandali designs. It's so beautiful. The next one is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. The only thing that I know about this book is that it is about two sisters, and this cover just intrigued me a lot, and it was available for a very reasonable price. I bought this for like 60 or 70 rupees I think, and the book is big for that amount. And though I didn't like Pride and Prejudice that much, I'm going to try reading it again because I want to read some of the Jane Austen classics because they are so famous, and there must be a great reason because why they are famous. And I just love this cover, how it's been done. It's not that much clear in the camera, in my phone's camera, but the cover is so pretty for this one. Next one is Sita, Warrior of Mithila by Amish. Actually, I think this is the only Indian cover that I've included in this one because this cover is just stunning. It brings out the mood of the book in the best way, and also the character of Sita that has been described in the book, it has been perfectly depicted in this cover. Sita is actually shown as the warrior. That's the title of the book itself, Warrior of Mithila. She is shown in a battle scene, or actually a fight scene. This is one of the best scenes in the book. She is handling a cane, right? And the scene was so epic in the book. The only thing about this cover is that it doesn't show the face of Sita. That's a good thing because it helps us imagine a lot more, but if the face had been done well and shown, this would have been even better. The next one is Northern Lights by Phillip Pullman. Now this is the first book in the His Dark Materials trilogy. Now just see, it actually has all the main elements of the first book. I watched the series, so I know what the first book is actually about. We have these different demons which are like the souls of the main characters. You can see a monkey, a ferret, you can see a tiger, and this is a dog I think, I'm not sure. And this is something, this is like a bird, I think it's an eagle. And in the center we have an alethiometer, we have a polar bear on the top. These things are really good, and it also shines. That's the best part about this cover. The next one is actually a non-fiction book, and that is the most surprising for me, and it is The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking by Dale Carnegie. Actually, it's a brighter yellow than you can see it in a camera. Okay, and the special thing about this book is that it has this text and these lines and quotes that are embossed. Actually, they are not just on the cover, they are embossed from the cover, so you can just feel them while you touch it. And this is also a very affordable copy. It costs just like 70 rupees or something. The book is also highly effective, guys. I'll try to link my video in the iCard or in the description because it is so useful. You have to read this book if you want to know more about public speaking. The color scheme is just excellent in this book. The next book is Brisingr by Christopher Paolini. This is the third book in the Inheritance Cycle Quartet. The best thing about this book is the golden scale dragon on top of the black cover. Black and gold actually blend very well together, and actually the scales that have been shown on the dragon, right, they are the best work in this cover if you ask me, because they just add on a different layer of aesthetic to this book, and it is so beautiful. I actually used to learn painting when I was young, and in my painting class we used to call this color as golden arch, because it is neither golden nor yellow nor brown, so it is in between, called golden arch. The next one is this edition of Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. It is the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy, which is my most favorite of all the three. The best thing about this cover is that there is nothing written on the cover. The name Catching Fire as well as the Mockingjay that is shown on the cover are actually embossed. They are not printed in any way. The name of Suzanne Collins is the only thing that's printed in the front, and the girl who was on fire, that's the thing that is printed in the back. This is such a beautiful cover. It actually reflects your image. See, you can see the reflection of my hand on the cover, and the fact that it's a red cover is another thing which adds on, because red is my most favorite color. Next one I think is one of the best covers that I actually own, and it is King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. It is totally golden, okay? It is totally golden in color. There are like minute streaks and hints of black and white, which are like so beautiful. Actually, this cover, it doesn't show that great in the camera, but if you see it in real, if you actually see it in front of your eyes, it just looks like actual gold, and it is so aesthetically pleasing. You see, I actually want to put this on display on my shelf, but due to the sunlight that I get from the windows, it actually glares a lot, and the actual beauty of the cover cannot be seen. Just see how beautiful it is. It also has these embossings, okay? The wings, these scratches on the top, all of these are embossed. It's a beautiful cover. The next one is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is such a gorgeous cover, okay? This too actually has streaks of silver in between, which is not that greatly visible right now. You can see, right? Like hints of silver here and there. That's the best part about this cover, and actually the illustration of Zélie in this one is the best that I've seen. Next one is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. This actually is the door for the City of Brass, I think. It's like the gateway, and you can see like the palace at the back. It is such an intricately designed cover, just like the story itself. Both the front and back are beautifully designed. They're just excellent. And if you want some political intrigue, do read this book. The next one is actually the only cover with people on it that I actually like, and it is The Belated Bachelor Party by Ravinder Singh. It actually brings out that party vibe of the book in a great way. It shows 4 people taking a selfie in an airport, and this confetti down here that actually pretty much sets the entire tone of this book in a great way. The next one is actually a recent addition to my collection, and it is Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. Now this is a contemporary book which deals with the mental condition of the main character Audrey, who has this great anxiety issue. This cover is just stunning, guys. It is so monotone. Just see, orange and yellow are the main stripes of the background, and this face and hands of Audrey, they are just beautiful. In the back of the book, it has like 2 travel mugs. It's such a classic cover. The next one is also something which I have not read yet, and it is Bridge of Clay by Markus Zusak. I think this is the best cover compared to The Book Thief. Even the 10th anniversary edition of The Book Thief is not as beautiful as the first edition of this one. You see, the hardcover is just awesome. The river or streak that runs down the center, it's actually shining. It's silver in color. The back is also so beautiful. You see, these are books which actually can be captured very well in a proper camera. The next one is Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. Now, in this book, the magic system actually is based on colors, on the magic called biochromatic breath. You see, everything is grey, in tones of grey, but you can see like the spectrum of colors that are actually coming here. It's also visible in the spine. See, it's so minutely mentioned, but that's how the magic works in this book. It's a great depiction. The next 2 are actually the first 2 books in the series, and they are the books from the Tunnel series by Roderick Gordon and Brian Williams. Should I say something about this cover? Because it's just glowy. You see, it actually changes color as you rotate it around in a light. It's such a beautiful cover. Actually, this is a second-hand book, guys. So see how gorgeous it is. So beautiful. Actually, the dog here, he's the highlight. See? Yeah, that's the one. And the second book is deeper, and it's actually better than the first cover. See, it shines better. Such a cool cover, right? The next one is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It is such a basic cover, yet it is so beautiful. The font used, the black and white clouds, the blue background. This is perfect in every sense. The next one is one of my all-time favorite books, and it is Turtles All the Way Down, also by John Green. Just look how rich this color is. The orange and white combination itself is deadly. It's so gorgeous. The letters also are embossed and they shine. Just see how beautiful the cover is. It's so rich, guys. That's the best thing about this cover. Actually, this is a special edition, so the inside of the jacket is actually a poster. It has different quotes from the book as well as different quotes by John Green himself. It's such a beautiful book. Next one is Inferno by Dan Brown. Please ignore the sticker. I don't want to remove it and make a mark on the cover. There is something mystical about this cover due to this face on the top seen in between the clouds. I don't know anything about this book. I just know that it's a thriller. It actually has this building backdrop in the base. The font is also so stylish. We have a dove or a pigeon something on top, and actually the spine is the thing which intrigues me the most, because you can actually see the face in a really light smudge in the spine. Next one is Black Leopard Red Wolf by Marlon James. Though I tried at the end of this book twice, I'm going to read this for sure in the future. Actually, the cover of this book is the thing which actually made me more interested. It is such a weird cover, right? The writing is also so weird in this book. Gorgeous cover. Beautiful spine. Next one is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This also glows a bit in the middle, you see. It's a hardcover, so it's even better looking. There are like multiple editions of this book available, but this is my most favorite, so that's why I bought it. See, it's beautiful. I also like the 5 hardcover illustrated versions of the Discworld series which I have, and they are all illustrated. That's the best part. This one's Jingo. I Shall Wear Midnight. Going Postal. Monstrous Regiment. The Fifth Elephant. So classically an old fantasy. See, it's like a flying elephant. Beautiful cover. Okay, that's all for today, and they were all my most favorite book covers from my shelf. There are also a lot others which I have not included in this video because I don't want it to be incredibly long. I'm sure that this itself is going to be so long. And if you did enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.